I'm on OnlyFans now. So click on OnlyFans, ashleysobougee, so that I can be more creative with my content. And you can see all the shower scenes.
Freaky up in some abandoned buildings. I'm afraid of ghosts. I ain't screwing in nobody's abandoned basement, building. I ain't screwing in nobody's damn building. No, I'm not screwing in no abandoned buildings. That's dangerous. Listen to me. Ain't nothing freaky about screwing in an abandoned building. Mice, roaches, asbestos. If you that freaky, I don't know what to tell you. In back of cars, abandoned buildings, that's not my thing. That might be your thing, but it is very highly dangerous. Okay, don't let your freakiness get you in a situation that you can't get out of now. Okay? And I just seen back in the day some girls go up in the alley with guys, but that hey, I'm not judging, but be safe with anything that you do. Going in alleys, going places with multiple men, going into abandoned apartments, ain't no sex worth that. Rethink, okay? Rethink it. Rethunk it, okay? Don't ever EVER screw in an abandoned building. I can't put my mouth on that. So let me see if I can ride it. Let me see if I can ride this big old thing. Can I ride it? Can I throw my leg up here? I mean, I can't even get my leg. This guy said, you know what, baby, I'm freaky as it gets. You know, I like to suck toes. I like to do whatever. And dumb as I was and young, he was cute. I said, okay, I'll go out with you. That was the weirdest date I ever been on. He tried to freak me in front of family. Like I met up with him with family around. I met his sister, his granddad. I met his entire family. They were in the back and I was in the front with him. It wasn't closed off or anything. Like it was when you walk in and then you go to this section, that's a family room. And then you go further back, there's another section, like a big room where family was, like kitchen and big room. That's where they were after I greeted them, and then a bathroom on the side. So he took me in the front. I met his sister. It was like her birthday or something, or some family event. So I'm like, wow, I'm safe. You know, he did say he was freaky, but how freaky could he be? Little do I know. This guy, I can't even tell you the story. It's so out there. It's so, all I know is he asked me, this is the part I can tell you. He asked, could he watch me go to the toilet and pee and boo-boo on the toilet? I said, no. I was like, what? Like, it threw me. It threw me off because it was so out there. He said it was like, it was no thing. You want to watch me go on the toilet? Why? Why do you want to see me do the one and two? How is that turning you on? And then you expect me to go to the bathroom with family around while you walk in the bathroom and watch me go to the bathroom? And this is my first time meeting you. I was flabbergasted. Okay, don't tell me to spell. Don't ask me to spell flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted at this dude. I was like, what the freak? And then he asked, could he... I can't even say it on camera. This was before it was popular. When he asked me this, I was taken aback. I was like, hell no. He just brought me by surprise. I can't even go no further with that. But don't think just because somebody has family around, they won't get freaky nasty with you. No, a freak is a freak. A freak will go all type of ways. A freak will play with your toes, smell your panties, just do gross stuff. So if you got a high freak number, I'm not with that. I'm out there. I'm down the street. I'm in my car. Next time I listen with somebody, I ask that friend, so it still smell good. What is your freak number? Some girls do accept bisexual men too. That go both ways. That is very common. It's a lot of people that talk bad about homosexuality, but the ones that are talking bad about them are doing it. So bisexuality is quite common. Most of the people in my family are actually part of the LGBTQ community. I'm the minority. It's only maybe one or two or three of us in this generation that actually is straight, and that's me and a couple other people. So whatever your freakiness is, if you want to bring people into the bedroom, swing and stuff like that, that's the extreme part. When we talk about, like, Ashley SoBougee ain't down with that. Whatever you down with, I ain't down with. But I get right to the point. That's like the first conversation for me. Do you like men? Do you want threesomes? Any STDs, STIs? And what's your last name? I ask those questions before I get the last name. Now, everybody's not going to be honest. You know what I mean? We can't do anything about that. It takes a lot of courage to live out loud and be proud. You know what I'm saying? People talk about the LGBTQ community, but they out loud and proud, and you know what they are. I'd rather deal with somebody you know what they are than what they're not. So, yeah, freakiness, playing with stuff, playing with foods. I'm good. I'm down with that too. I'm down with that. Looking at my man in the shower. Yeah. Yes. Okay. But as far as all that extra stuff, if you need that, I ain't down with that shit. I ain't down with that. I ain't down with no hour sex either. You ain't got to put in that work for no whole hour. You ain't got to do that for no whole hour for me. No. I'm good. I'm good. Okay? Let's do it. Let's have a great time. An hour. I done checked out and I'm watching TV in my mind. Sex is great. It's great, but hour, my focus ain't never that. Never no hour. Hell no. You ain't got no hour. I got things to do. My relaxer would have been sweated out for an hour. My relaxers is important, okay? All wear makeup, so I ain't got to worry about sweating out no makeup. But relaxer, yeah, I got to worry about sweating out that relaxer. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna join that lawsuit. I've been wearing a relaxer since I was 11. I'm gonna join that lawsuit. But some experiences, some people is just strange. Some people is just like out there, okay? They won't come out and tell you what they're about, but behind closed doors, they're a totally different person. And for me, I live my life out loud and proud. Y'all see me shaking my ass, my bare ass on camera. Okay, ain't nothing to hide over here. Okay, ain't nothing to hide over here. So